Okay, so you guys are kind of weird. Apparently, some people really like to have their Fursonas roasted. The last time I tried to make one of these, I got almost no submissions, and this time I got around 20. So I'm actually gonna do this kind of differently. If you're watching this and you would like your Fursona to be roasted, follow my Instagram at @oppossumbum and just send me your picture of your Fursona and tell me you want to be roasted. And if you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe because I do plan to make more. I really feel like I shouldn't have to, but I'm going to anyway. Here's my usual disclaimer. None of this is to be actually mean or hateful. Everyone's Fursonas are amazing as usual. I'm not doing this to specifically bully anyone. Everyone who submitted their Fursonas knew what they were getting into, so I just don't want to see any comments coming from me saying that I'm being mean and that I'm bullying people, because that's literally the point of the video. Okay, so with that little speech out of the way, let's get on to the roast. So the first thing I'm gonna say about this guy is he's giving unhinged. Like, why are there so many skulls around you? And the way that it looks like he's like licking his fingers, that's giving me kind of psychopath vibes. It's also definitely giving the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. Like, look at the outfits. They're literally the same. They both look like a bunch of clowns that have nothing better to do than hang out in the forest and be weirdos. The first thing that comes to mind when I see this one is if Thor were a furry and pansexual. Like, you can't tell me those ears don't look like Thor's helmet. And listen, I'm all for pride, but don't you think this is just a little bit excessive? Even her toe beans are pride. Aside from that, I just cannot get over the ears. It's giving, you didn't need the feather to fly, Dumbo. You had it in you the whole time. Except apparently all she has is some spicy knees. For real though, it kind of looks like her knees are like on fire. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this next one was really hard to think of anything to roast about it. But in the end, all I could come up with is the fact that it looks like a discount version of Togepi from Pokemon. Or maybe if Togepi was a weird little Digimon creature, like in the best, worst way possible. This thing just looks dumb. Like, there's not a single thought behind those eyes. And this Fursona kinda just looks like a piece of bubblegum you'd find on the side of the road in Seattle after a pride parade. Look, she's even got Seattle Seahawks colored hair. Now for this one, are you totally convinced that you were just born with a pattern in the exact shape of 2 rings on the side of your arm? Like, who are you, Bolt the Super Dog? Oh wait, his wasn't a birthmark either. It was painted on by makeup artists. I wonder if she also thinks that she has superpowers. This next one looks like if a troll doll and a Care Bear had a baby. Seriously, what's with the hair? It's also kind of giving Puffle from Club Penguin, but that could just be the art style. Okay, I feel like I do this at least once per video when I make one of these. I'm sorry, but Grub, you get a pass. Like, I have nothing bad to say about Grub. They're just the goodest little zombie dog. Like, look at the little worm guy coming out of their ear, just like Toy Story. They always have a friend in them. And I mean, the mascot that I chose for my channel, Webkins-wise, is the zombie pup, so I might just be a little biased, but I don't care. Grub, you get a pass. I know I also say this at least once per one of these videos, but oh my god, it's a basic horse. You're not interesting. Okay, you have like a weird exclamation point / question mark on your nose, but aside from that, you're just a horse. Nay, I guess. On the other side of that, we have the pick-me girl. She's the girl who says, I'm not like other girls because she wears leopard print leggings. And she has not 1, but 2 flower tattoos. She also kind of looks like one of those Lisa Frank posters that I used to color in as a kid. And this one looks like it definitely has a caffeine addiction. This set of images just looks like a before and after they've had their coffee, and then once their coffee has been spilt. They also kind of look like they probably terrorized the neighborhood during Halloween just to steal candy from all of the unsuspecting children walking on the side of the road. Now this one, looks like they definitely listened to a lot of Justin Bieber back in 2012, but then they also wanted to be cool, so they wanted to fit in with the emo kids. Any self-defined emo person does not like pink. You're just a poser. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to do it again. Oh my god, it's a blue fox. I've never seen one of those before. It's not like everyone's first Fursona is typically a fox and blue is the color of choice. Oh, I'm sorry. You are different. You have a little gray floof on your head. So I don't have much to actually roast about this one, but I do want to know, do you think they would win in a fight against the Cookie Monster? Or do you think that's how they got their ear bitten off? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, this is the type of girl who always has to wear makeup, even if she's just going to the store. She's constantly fishing for attention, and she wants everyone to tell her that she's pretty. I don't know, she just has that look. The look that says, if you don't compliment me, I'm never speaking to you again. So you know how people will like Disney bound at Disney World and Disneyland because they can't actually dress up as the characters? Well, he looks like if there were a Disneyland for Cartoon Network and he wanted to like Cartoon Network bound as Steven Universe. I said Steven Universe and now my cat is crying at the door. His name's Mr. Universe. I've made a mistake. Anyway, this one's mainly based on the pose that they're in, but they really look like they just got caught, in public and they're trying to really play it off. Also, as a side note, and not really a roast at all, I love it when people draw their Fursonas wearing shoes like this. I don't really have anything else to say about this one aside from the pink on her face, like going up onto her forehead. Kind of looks like she just didn't know what she was doing and just smeared blush all over her face. There are so many makeup tutorials on YouTube. Figure it out. Okay, this one took me a long time to figure out what I was even looking at. Once I kind of flipped it around and figured it out, I seen what was going on. This one's giving if Beetlejuice were a furry in the show Rocket Power, and I say Beetlejuice because of that disgusting shade of green they decided to just like sprinkle all over this otherwise normal gray wolf. But hey, at least they gave him a cool pair of sunglasses, I guess. And that concludes part 3 of roasting your Fursonas. I've had people in the past commenting on the other videos asking where can they submit their Fursonas, and like I said in the beginning, go to my Instagram, just DM them to me and say, hey, roast me. And then that way, once I get enough submissions, I can just make another video, rather than having to make a post every time on Facebook hoping to get new and even enough submissions. But with that, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, comment any other types of videos you'd like to see, and let me know what your favorite character was that you saw here. Mine was definitely Grub. I mean, I literally had nothing bad to say about him. I was staring at his picture for so long, trying to find anything bad to say, and I had nothing. We are Team Grub here. Anyway, get on with your life and have fun.